Welcome back, peeps. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in the Banner Bros channel, where we'll always take a look at the newest tips and tricks in Modern Warfare and Warzone mode. Today, we're going to be taking a look at two of the most famous barrels in the M4A1, the Corvus Custom Marksman versus the stock M16 Grenadier or Grenadier, whatever you want to call it, however it is pronounced. We're going to be taking a look at the recoil control and recoil stabilization, and then some damage from some close range and longer ranges, because a lot of people seem to say, no, this one's better, and the M4A1 is still a very popular gun, so we're going to be taking a look at that today and seeing which one is better. Again, if you do enjoy this kind of content, please remember to like and subscribe, and to turn that notification bell on. It TPLs me out a lot. We got here a friend, hello in the background, who's going to be being my test subject, and remember, once we get to 8,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a free copy of Call of Duty Cold War. And with that being said, let's jump right into this video. Alright, so let's jump right into this puppy. I've got both of the M4A1s here. As you guys can see, this is the stock M16 Grenadier. And then the next one, we've got the Corvus Custom Marksman. Again, two of the most popular ones. We're going to have the door here because the white allows us to see the recoil pattern a lot better. Both of these weapons are exactly the same. The only thing they have is the barrel and the reflex, so we can aim a lot more precise. So again, the first test is going to be the recoil control at this door, and I'm not, as you guys can see, I've got my camera there, so I'm just going to hold the trigger down, and I'm not going to try to control it at all. 3, 2, 1. So you guys can see there, fair bit of recoil with the stock M16 Grenadier. Now let's jump into the second one, the Corvus Marksman. Again, we're in the same location, aiming down the middle. 3, 2, 1. And let's go ahead and compare them out. I guess the one on the left is the stock M16 Grenadier, and it does have a fair bit of different recoil pattern. It does seem that the stock M16 actually does have just a little bit more recoil. And if you did notice, the Corvus Marksman definitely seemed like it was a straighter line. So the bullets were a little bit tighter together from what I can see. So as far as the recoil control, the Corvus Custom definitely has better recoil control. Now we're going to be doing the second recoil test, which is going to be me actually trying to control the recoil from a fair distance. So we're going to take some shots right here at this wall frame right here. Let me see. It does mark the shots. So we're going to go right over here, just a little bit different here. And I'm going to try to control all my shots, and let's try to see how they land. We got the Corvus Custom Marksman going up first. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to go with the second one, which is the Grenadier. And there we go. Let's go ahead and test them out. So now this one was a little bit different. Actually, I felt that the Corvus was a little bit harder to control. As you guys can see, my shots were a little bit more separated. And with the stock M16, my shots definitely landed a lot more together. We're going to redo that test, just, maybe there was a little discrepancy there. Maybe I didn't control it well enough. We're going to do this test again. So we got the Corvus first. Let's go ahead and test it out. There we go. Let's move to the side. Same exact location. And no, I don't think there is the second test again, exactly the same. The stock M16 Grenadier definitely gave me my shots a lot more together. It was definitely a little bit easier to control. But as you guys saw there at the beginning, without trying to control the recoil, the stock M16 definitely has a little bit more. So what is this telling you? That the stock M16 has a little bit more recoil, but it is definitely a lot easier to manage than the other one. So as far as recoil goes, we're going to go ahead and choose the stock M16 Grenadier. Now let's jump into the damage testing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we're up for the damage testing. We're going to be doing different ranges just to kind of see if the difference is pretty incremental. So we're going to do the first one, 3.5 meters, which is kind of like a close range gunfight. We've got, again, the first one, the Corvus Marksman, in our hands, and we're just going to be doing a bunch of body shots. We're going to put this in single shot, and just so you guys know, I did set this to 250 health just to simulate the Warzone full shield effect. Now we're going to go ahead and shoot him right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots with the Corvus Custom Marksman. Now let's jump with the stock M16 Grenadier. Alright, now we're going with the stock M16 Grenadier, and the damage, the bullets to beat, is going to be 9 bullets from the other one. Set this one to single fire, and let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So exactly the same amount of damage from this one. Now let's see if things start getting a little bit interesting with the damage range. One of the most important things is the damage fall off. Next one that we're going to do is the 10-meter testing. And after that one, we're going to do an insanely long test. So let's go into a 10-meter one. Alright, so we're at the 10-meter mark, and we got in our hands the Corvus Custom Marksman. Single tap is on, and let's take a look at how many shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shots. It's going to remain the same. Next up, we're going to be using the M16 Grenadier. Alright, now we got the M16 Grenadier stock, and let's take a look. 9 shots is the one to beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shots, still exactly the same. Now let's try to test this out. Let's try and see if this one gets a little bit more interesting. We're going to be going with the max heartbeat sensor, which I believe is 30 meters, but we're going to jump right into that. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the 30-meter testing. This is where damage we may see a little bit of a difference. We got the Corvus Marksman in our hands, and we got the single tap on it. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still remaining with that same damage from up close or from far away. Now let's go ahead and test the stock M16 Grenadier from 30 meters out. Alright, we got the 30-meter mark. We got the stock M16. Single tap on, and let's go ahead and take a look. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 shots, still exactly the same. Now, since 30 meters is still exactly the same as up close, we're going to be doing the ultimate testing, which is going to be from here all the way to that other side. And let's see how many shots it takes. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing an insane max damage test to this one just to see if maybe something changes around here. So we got the Corvus Marksman on this one. I'm not even sure how many meters, but it is pretty damn far. Now let's go ahead and take a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shots with this gun right here. Again, I am trying to shoot him a little bit slowly because I want to make sure I hit all my shots and I don't hit any headshots. So 14 shots with that one. Let's take a look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shots, exactly the same. Now, let's do maybe like a real life testing scenario with both damage and recoil confirmed. So as right now, as we can see, the M16 Grenadier has only been better in controlling the recoil. And as far as the damage, it's going to be exactly the same. But now we're going to be doing a real life testing where my friend's going to be over there and I'm going to try and spray him. And I'm going to see which one do I feel is easier for me to kill. So let's go ahead and test it out. We got the Corvus Marksman first. We're going to go ahead and put it in full auto. And let's try to blast him out. And let's try and see which one is easier for me. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I used all my bullets on that one. I did maybe use a couple of bursts. Like I stopped firing. Again, fairly easy to kill. He wasn't moving. That was 250 health and with only 30 round max. Now let's go ahead and jump with the stock M16 Grenadier. And let's take a look at this one. Maybe a little bit easier. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, this one was definitely a little bit harder. Okay, so that's the thing. With the Corvus Marksman, I tried to I stopped a little bit and I kind of used a little bit of burst. So if you guys can see here, if I try to use some burst, it's fairly easy to control. Now with the stock M16, man, they are almost the same. The difference is really, really slight on this one. So as far as you guys can see in the game here, so if we go into the actual stats and we go into the M16 Grenadier and then we compare the difference. The M16 Grenadier apparently has more range, better accuracy, and better control. The Corvus Marksman apparently just has a little bit more mobility. We didn't see any of the range difference because they both killed exactly at the same amount of time. The accuracy, we did see a little bit of difference. So as far, I mean, the difference is very, very slight from what I've seen. I think I'm going to stick with the stock M16 Grenadier just because it looks a little bit cooler as well. And I did feel that bursting, it was a little bit easier to control. But as far as damage and the range and everything like that, everything seems to be exactly the same. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this testing. Which one is your favorite stock to go? Peace out, everybody, and I'll see you all. Oh, before I do go, I do want to mention as well, if you want an insanely good M16 class setup, I just uploaded yesterday, so I'll be putting that video in the screen right now. And again, now, thank you everybody for tuning in. Remember to comment if you guys did enjoy or what you guys want to watch next. Peace out, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next one.